Hello YouTube, I'm the Gaming Pegasus 187. This is Side Scroller Sunday, episode 50. Money in the Bank was tonight, and, well, we had matches added to the pre-show. Pre-show matches got bumped up to the main card, so instead of getting Sheamus and Apollo Crews versus, Sheamus versus Apollo Crews, excuse me, and then Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin in the never-ending feud. Baron Corbin wins and Apollo wins, by the way. Apollo after Sheamus hit the white noise from the second rope. Apollo kicked out as Sheamus is stupidly arguing with the ref. Roll up, 1, 2, 3. We are in World 3 on Yoshi's Island. Baron Corbin beats Dolph Ziggler. As everyone does. I mean, to Dolph's detriment, he bumps like a goddamn madman. And, well, he makes everyone look really fucking good. But the two pre-show matches we got were... Now, if I can remember it off the top of my... Oh, yeah. It was the Golden Truth, R-Truth and Goldust, versus Breezango, or is it Fabrice? I'm gonna call him Fabrice. Fuck it, I don't care. So, okay, this match gets added to the pre-show. Tyler Breeze actually gets not full on, gets his entrance, but he is horribly sunburned because apparently they showed this from, I guess it was the Raw pre-show. Which, I guess David Otunga, yes, David Otunga is still with the company. Amazing. He's turning into the JTG here, but I think he's going to get the commentary job at SmackDown now that Jerry Lawler got arrested. Besides the point, I'm getting off track here. They went into a tanning booth. A actual, UV tanning booth. Not a spray tan, it's actual. So, Gold Truth comes up. Yeah, my fucking thing decided to freeze there, but anyway, they cranked the temperature, whatever, on the thing up. And horribly sunburn Breezango, which, by all rights, Golden Truth should have lost the match just based on that, because sunburns fucking suck. Oh my god, they suck so bad. They fucking suck. They're like the Michael Cole of horrible things that happen to you in the summer. They are horrible. And Michael Cole is fucking horrible. Need I remind you that Michael Cole's horrible? Because he is. God. Why can't Marvel Ronaldo call the entire pay-per-view? I mean, my god. I mean, replace Byron Saxton for Morrow and you actually have a decent team. I feel like we'd have something good. But nope. So, of course it's played in the entire match. Fucking Truth and Goldust chopping the shit and slapping the... God, it's like... Oh... Anyway, and then Lucha Dragons versus the Dudleys. I guess the Lucha Dragons won. I missed part of the match. I was grabbing something to eat. I don't know. I haven't... there were just two tag matches that got thrown on the pre-show. It's really nothing worth mentioning, but... Pay-per-view started off with a great four-way tag match, which the New Day did win. I know, let's see, where do we go from there? Let's see, because this was, Of course, they're also going to get Game 7 in the NBA Finals. Cleveland wins. So, Miz is one happy man right now. I don't know if he was watching the product. I don't know, maybe he had it on his phone. I don't know, but he's honestly earned the right to not give a fuck. He is married to Maurice. He's earned the right to not give a fuck. And he wins life. Bastard. Anyway. I will say that one of the most entertaining parts about this four-way match, the New Day's coming on, they're call themselves the elite team of professional wrestling. Somewhere right now, there are a certain couple of young bucks, masters of the Super Kick Party, that you do not want to be a guest of honor of. And honestly, I wish Michael Cole would be the guest of honor in a Super Kick Party. I don't care what I have to pay. I would pay a lot of money to watch the Young Bucks kick the shit out of Michael Cole. And of course, Kenny Omega. Like, these guys have been going back and forth at each other on social media. You've got Kenny Omega in one point wearing a New Day shirt. In the Up Up Down Down video, I haven't even watched it yet, but I guess Big E's wearing the New Day Elite parody shirt. And now they've come out with a broom in reference to the cleaner Kenny Omega. This is one of the most entertaining things. Again, it's the New Day, so what do you expect? We had a women's tag team match. Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Becky Lynch and Natalya. Charlotte and Dana. Anyway, Charlotte and Dana win. You know, Dana's only with Charlotte because, well, Emma got hurt. This was definitely very hastily thrown together, but whatever. It keeps Dana on TV. They got her with Charlotte. Give her a little bit of a run. She's with the women's champion. I know I'm just, you know, sitting here waiting for the inevitable return of Sasha Banks for that SummerSlam match, but Natty turns on Becky. I will say this, apparently, so there's a interview with like one of those stupid social media lounge Q&A things, which haven't even been that good since Rusev, like, I have paid him, but Natty name drops his influences, Macho Man Randy Savage, Bret Hart, and Shawn Michaels. Once again, giving her own father the shaft. Poor Jim Neidhart, I mean, my god. His own daughter doesn't even mention him. Blah. Okay. I can't even talk right now. I'm just whatever. So there's that, and then somehow, I would say unexpected heel turn. So maybe this is I don't know where this is going, but this was a way to keep the belt on Charlotte. This is a way to further this. I mean, this is all Battleground is next, but this is going to be again, Sasha's going to come back. She's going to win the title back in the same building she lost NXT Women's title in. So, again, missing Sasha Banks' last scene being over as fuck with the fans. Yet, somehow, WWE has their fucking idea of Rowan being the guy. And, you know, we're gonna put the belt on the girl who's in the family business and not the pretty black girl living her dream. Anyway, there was that. You know, Sheamus, Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews wins, as I mentioned. Baron Corbin beats Dolph Ziggler. I'll just get to it now because I seem to keep forgetting. I had forgotten about it and I just didn't care enough. I just turned it over to the NBA Finals. You know, Titus O'Neil versus Rusev for the US title. Rusev wins and then goes out, stands right next to Titus's kids who are in the front row, and just mocks them. It's hilarious. Like, they've done a fantastic job of rehabbing Rusev and turning him into a believable monster heel. And now it's more of him taking the lead and actually doing something, not just Lana getting all the heat and then she ends up being more over than Rusev, and we have another Sable Romero situation, which, speaking of, he had successful open heart surgery, so he's recovering, and you know, good. That's good to hear that it all went well. And anyway, back to Money in the Bank. I mean, the two real draws of this show, besides, well, three: AJ Styles versus John Cena. Now, there was a contract signing Monday night where, one, AJ Styles versus Cena with AJ having the club in his corner, or just straight up no club. So AJ signs it, basically Cena calls him out, saying you left your balls in Japan, which is amazing. This is actually good. Well, that and the Ambrose Asylum segment, but we'll get to that, because that led to the end of the night. But AJ wins, there was a ref bump, and the club came out, hit the Magic Killer finish, their Magic Killer move, and then AJ wins, so Cena loses, LOL. Well, we all know how this is going to end. This is probably going to be a 2 or 3 match feud, and Cena's going to win the other two. But it's not going to bury AJ Styles like something. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. It's like, look at Kevin Owens. He beat John Cena clean in his first match on the main roster, and then, you know, he lost the other two, but nah, Kevin Owens has done just fine for himself, so I think AJ will be okay. But then we have the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, the only two realistic winners of this thing were going to be Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose, okay? Sami Zayn was not winning this thing. Chris Jericho was not going to win this. Cesaro was not going to win this. Alberto Del Rio was not going to win this. Because if he did, it would have been the second straight year they wasted the fucking Money in the Bank contract. Because it was a waste putting the damn thing on Sheamus last year. It honestly was. But Del Rio did not win, although, never mind. I'm not going to go there. Lucky bastard. Anyway, there was a Michinoku driver on the side of the ladder. Kevin Owens eating that bump. That had to suck. That had to suck getting crotched on the ladder. Cesaro got crotched on the top rope. So there were some pretty nasty bumps in this match. Comes down to Owens and Ambrose. And another case where I was wrong tonight. Because the winner was Dean fucking Ambrose. Now, I already had a smile on my face 10 miles wide. You will now have to surgically remove that smile from my face after how this night ended. Now, the idea of Ambrose as the Money in the Bank contract holder is great. So now we have Seth Rollins back. And you knew how this was going to end. I mean, the moment Ambrose won that contract, well, I guarantee it's going to be to screw Seth over. He is going to screw Seth Rollins over. And I guess because they can't have Roman Reigns screwed again by Money in the Bank 3 times, if you count that fan chucking the commemorative briefcase thing in a house show, hitting him right in the head. Jackass. But Yeah, seriously, you pay $75 for a fucking briefcase and you throw it at Roman Reigns? Throw it at Kevin Dunn! Come on, those big giant goddamn buck teeth! Jesus! Big fucking target! Maybe it'll knock him out of his fucking weird fetish with his shaky cam bullshit. But then we have the main event. Seth Rollins, he's redesigned, he's rebuilt, and now he's here to reclaim. Versus the guy. God, I fucking hate that line. It was fine if he said it once, but because he said it over and over again, it just reeks of Vince McMahon continually pushing the idea that Roman Reigns is the guy, and you all can fucking deal with it. Oh, bastard. So we have a great match. Seth is supposed to be the heel. He is treated as the conquering babyface, here to reclaim what he never lost. Roman Reigns is supposed to be the big fucking face of the company. Kissing babies, shaking hands, all that fucking shit, man. And he is booed horrendously out of the building. My God. And I think they turned the crowd volume down again. They don't fucking get it. But with how this night ended, it might be good to give Roman a chance to do other things and trying to get him over again. Because they had it. They fucking had it when he... when he beat Sheamus for the title back in December. In the same arena that booed him when he won the Rumble. The fucking year... the beginning of the year. I mean, it was the same city. He was over. So when he kicked out that fucking bro kick, everyone lost their minds. And here's Roman, now he's a champion. And then they put him in the Rumble match. The title's on the line. He has to enter at number 1. And it just, any good one went right down the drain because the fans saw through it. They saw the fact that, okay, he's going to be treated as this big conquering monster. And then they changed the finish in mid-match, where they had Dean and Triple H in the final 2. People were so ready for Dean to win that title. And looking back, hindsight's 20. There's your litmus test right there. There's your first time, like, people want to see Dean Ambrose as champion. They want to see Dean Ambrose as the champion. So, here we go. They have a great match. Roman fucking just goes flying into the barricade, dives into it because Seth got out of the way. Fucking get in the ring. Seth wins the title. He reclaims what he never lost. JBL was 2-time champion, but he never lost it. You never lost the title again. That's the big fucking thing here. He never lost the title. So here we are. Seth Rollins is champion. And I'm thinking, okay, they're holding on this a little too long. Like, okay, something's gonna happen. And just kind of like, if there's any time just to pop the crowd, just to get that, because once Dean won that briefcase, you knew it was gonna be Seth that was gonna be victimized by it. Okay, just because earlier in the night, I said, I've beaten up, I've beaten up Seth Rollins. It's fun. I know it. And then Dean's music hits, the crowd loses their fucking minds. Seth is standing up. Yeah, well, he's standing up. Not 100%. Seth's standing up. Well, no shit. Seth's thinking he's gonna come down the ramp. No. Comes in from behind. He turns around. Wham! This fucking Bobby Heenan used to say, Pearl Harbor them. It was great. Fucking fantastic. Boom. Goes out, hands like, cashes in. It's official, goes in, Dirty Deeds. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, within the span of 10 minutes, all 3 Shield members are WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and the guy walking out of it is Dean fucking Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. This is a guy that started his career doing death matches in CZW, okay? He was doing that shit. I mean, he was with the likes of fucking John Zandig. He was doing the barbed wire fucking light tubes, cage of death, the fucking insanity that is CZW. Where a powerbomb through a plate glass window doesn't end a match. Let's put it that way. And then here he is. You have 3 guys in the Shield who, all of, Roman Reigns is a WWE homegrown talent. Seth Rollins is an independent guy from Ring of Honor. He was a former Ring of Honor. How many former Ring of Honor World Champions have fucking been WWE World Heavyweight Champion? Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, now Seth Rollins. That might be about it. I'm just trying to think. I mean, now you got Samoa Joe, who NXT champion, but whether he'll be WWE World Heavyweight Champion, I'll never know. But possible. I don't know. But here we go. And then Ambrose, the hardcore deathmatch shit. I mean, my God. So, that is where we sit. Had a fucking hell of a visual to go off the air with Dean Ambrose as the champion. No dusty finish, no screw job, no fucking anything. It was the poetic justice of after Seth had stabbed the Shield in the back to get his rise to the top, winning Money in the Bank 2 years prior. And then waiting until WrestleMania and he cashed in on Roman and, well, technically Brock, but it was kind of supposed to be Roman's moment, and, well, yeah, let's see how that turned out. Anyway, it's my wonderful thoughts on that pay-per-view, and it was fun. I'm just in a great fucking mood right now. I have been, as far as my summer backlog progress, DuckTales done. Conker's Bad Fur Day done. Now I'm starting to work my way through the Borderlands pre-sequel. In the meantime, playing a little Goat Simulator, some of that, a lot of Supercard, because I'm actually getting in the brackets of a King of the Ring right now as I record this. I have just won Game 1. So my goal, I just need to get into the finals. I need WrestleMania cards. I should be close to my damn poll, but my exhibitions in WrestleMania. I got Sheamus out of Road to Glory because, well, I didn't care enough to get Ziggler. I no reason to. With this Money in the Bank mode too, and these two, this Roman Reigns Pro and then the Seth Rollins Pro, and like it's fucking piss easy too. Like I'm consistently getting 40 contracts per bout. It refills at 1 bout an hour, and you basically in a sense climb a ladder. And it makes you think. It forces you to really think about your moves and how you're playing certain cards. Because if you try and save your best, like my 3 best cards are 3 WrestleMania Pros. This because it's a 15 card deck, and you get 6 of them every time. So it's Nakamura, Rollins, and then Sting. But the nice thing is, if I end up going up against a WrestleMania Pro and I throw one of my Survivor Pros in there, that it gets the same whatever stat matchup it is the next time. So if it's like toughness and speed, it's gonna severely weaken the toughness and speed set on the next match. And the cards aren't fully trained up. They're gold, so they're fully leveled, but they're not completely trained. I don't think any games have been added or really even tokened. So the Mania Pro procs are at like 98 when they should be fucking 398. So yeah, there's that. Like, if you're in WrestleMania Plus, especially if you're in WrestleMania Double Plus, it is easy as fuck. And they've had a thing where you get a couple, you can watch ads for bouts. It's kind of random depending on how if the ads pop up or not. Sometimes they do, sometimes it's kind of inconsequential because as long as if you climb the entire ladder, you get double. So that's how you go from 20 to 40 contracts. It's bronze briefcases are worth 2, silver 3, and then the gold ones are 4. I tend to always go for the gold ones unless I need to take a silver if I don't want to waste 2 survivors in case I only got 1 Mania in my lineup, and it can just, throw you off right there. Of course, this fucking game is a joke, because when you lose, you get a splash screen of Triple H saying something, but when you win, it's Stephanie McMahon. And like the first one that popped up for me was, careful, if you win too many times, I'll have to bury you. Isn't that Triple H's fourth deal? Isn't that John Cena? Never mind. No, I guess, whatever. It's like, you're finding a way to win! Like, no shit, I'm finding a way to win. I'm me. Anyway. And, because maybe it's, you need 5,670 contracts to cash in on one WrestleMania card. On one of the actual Money in the Bank cards. And I am already at once it loads up. Come on, load up. 3,550. So, but there are other lower rewards. I could cash in for 4 drafts for 15. Super rare Sheamus, an ultra rare Rusev, a epic Ambrose, a legendary Kofi, Survivor Cena, Mania Del Rio. Which is funny because outside of Roman, the other, let's see, well now 4 because of Ambrose, but they've all been held Money in the Bank before. Of course, the Roman picture is with the title, which is really funny now because he's no longer the goddamn champion. Damn fucking Ambrose, people. And he's also got the briefcase that has also attacked him. He's been the victim of before. Well, and so is Brock, but Brock was the champion, and, well, still one of my favorite, as far as, like, my favorite cash-ins, Ziggler doing it to Del Rio on Raw a few years ago, the Raw after Mania, fantastic. Let's see, Punk, the first one on, no, I wouldn't say that one, definitely Edge doing it the first time it really set the stage, because anytime, anywhere, up to a year, this is in play. And at least this year, it wasn't their fucking Deus Ex Machina. It was more of to further a storyline, which is the best thing about it. Now they need to stick with that. Definitely Rollins cashing in at Mania will always be one of my favorites, because that was during the main event, made it a triple threat, and it served the purpose. You got the belt off of Brock, and you didn't beat him you furthered a storyline. They couldn't put the belt on Roman just yet. Even though they did do it and they pretty much got the same result they would have last year. But whatever. It's really, you know, Seth hadn't gotten hurt. I think it would have been Seth in that spot. But that is where we sit. Let's see, I might be forgetting a cat. I'm trying to go think of the years. You know, one of the more disappointing, definitely Sandow cashing and not winning, getting any kind of a run with the belt was a mistake. But then again, the world champion at the time was John Cena, and when John Cena fucking wins, he wins. Cena wins. LOL. Cena always fucking wins. He always wins. Especially during that time when it was constant. Cena wins, LOL, you know. Bury the Nexus, which is something that is just will never make sense to me. Bray Wyatt, he's getting ready to come. He's also on weight too. He's coming back soon. You know, Neville's on his way back. At least when Cena had the U.S. title, it actually elevated, guys. It elevated the title. And now, what happened with Kalisto? He's defending on the pre-show every month against Ryback. Now, Rusev hasn't. He just tore through Titus O'Neil. So, you get an idea where Titus's career is going. You know, they could have given him the win on Father's Day just to lose it the next night, but that didn't happen, so, yeah. There's that. Now we got Battleground, which is really, it's going to be kind of I think, kind of a throwaway. Depending on how they build it up, because Shield triple threat at SummerSlam, people. A Shield triple threat at SummerSlam is, I think, what we're going to be getting. I can see Dean, he's going to have his title defense against Rollins. Maybe. Unless they want to save that, maybe they throw another challenger and... Again, a Shield triple threat at SummerSlam is definitely a match to have. It would have been nice to do it at WrestleMania, but it's not going to happen. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably not. But to main event SummerSlam, you know, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, you know, you have that idea again, and then you throw a possible AJ Styles John Cena match on there. You have Charlotte and Sasha Banks. You have that moment. Then the next night you have the stare down. You have Bayley come up to the main roster, and they have that first stare down, and then you start that slow build to Mania next year, and that is your big women's title match, Sasha and Bayley. At this point, I'm just rambling on, just spitballing, you know, future ideas. You know, a lot of times when I'm wrong, I hate being wrong. But this was one of those cases where not only was I spectacularly wrong, I was happy for it. Because it was either going to be Ambrose or Owens winning that fucking briefcase, and, well, look who it is. It's fucking Ambrose. But it's definitely a good day when you're wrong, you're happy to be wrong. Pegasus out.